Welcome back to Master Data Management 1. In the previous video, you created your tags and resubmitted the SFDC records into the MDM platform to see how they would filter out the bad data and categorize the golden records automatically. This is going to be the final video of the Master Data Management 1 course, so we're going to go over one final tool in the MDM platform and review some helpful options for you to use to learn more about MDM. You may remember that I mentioned something called the staging area earlier in class, but I didn't go into much detail about it. I wanted to mention it here since we do get a lot of questions about this particular feature. Now, we're not going to cover this topic in class, but I wanted to offer a little more detail about what it is. Within the MDM platform, you can create a special area within a source that will work just like a normal source when accepting data. But instead of applying it to your repository like normal, it allows you to see what it would look like if it committed all of the changes to your golden records, things like updates and creates, and it gives you the option to discard the data and not accept any of the changes. This is a very valuable tool when doing large data migrations that could affect your repository in a large way. You'll be able to get there by selecting the Stewardship tab and then selecting the Staging sub-tab. You will see this screen when creating your first staging area, in which you can click the big green button to get started. You can learn more about setting up a staging area in the MDM user guide and in the Boomi community as well. Speaking of the user guide and community, now would be a good time to mention all of our help and support options available to you from the MDM platform. There are many resources available to you through the help menu within the MDM platform. You can click on the question mark icon to reveal the different help options. Starting at the top, the user guide offers technical and procedural overviews of MDM's features. If you're curious about how a certain feature or component within MDM works, visit the user guide to learn about it. The support link will take you to the Dell Boomi support portal. You can visit here if you would like to contact our support team with any MDM concerns. Some support options offered depend on your subscribe level of support. Next is the community link, which will take you into the Dell Boomi community. The community includes the community forums, where you can ask various questions to other Boomi community members. It also has the Knowledge Center, where you can find Boomi authored knowledge-based articles, implementation guides, and videos. We have something called the Ideas section for Boomi, where you can provide and vote on ideas to be added to upcoming releases. And finally, we have the News section, where you can keep up to date on all of Boomi trending topics. You can also access the MDM user guide by following the address noted here on the screen. And with that, there's only one more thing to say. Congratulations on completing your first MDM solution and completing the Master Data Management 1 course. In this class, you learned what Master Data Management is from a Dell Boomi perspective and learned how having a Master Data Management system can help your business stay on top of your data in today's ever-changing landscape. You learned how to define your MDM solution by creating a contact repository and a contact model, where you set up your fields and match rules that help define your golden records. You then learned how to deploy your model to your contact repository and attach your sources to your contact model, which prepared your MDM solution to be synchronized. You ultimately built two processes from the ground up and synchronized them to your MDM repository through your MDM connector shape and monitored the creation of your first golden records. You learned about the various responsibilities and tools that a data steward has in order to monitor or steward your golden records. You then learned about the various other data quality and tag steps you can add, and even created some of your own to help automatically manage the validation and enrichment of your golden records. And finally, you learned about the staging area and the various help and support options available to you through the MDM platform. You are now ready to start exploring the MDM platform on your own and learning about each piece in depth through our user guide and community. This concludes our Master Data Management 1 course. So I wanted to thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in another class soon.